Sharing your story with the media is a requirement that comes up for any organization or a professional from time to time. Here are 10 tips for drafting a press release that may be helpful. Number 1. You are writing for journalists. Press releases are not for the customers or consumers. They are for the journalists who will use them as a starting point for a larger story or a feature in their newspaper or a magazine. Write your story as you would like to have it told. Press releases written as sales pitches will be completely ignored. Number 2. Start with a strong lead. The first paragraph of the press release is known as the lead. The lead needs to be strong, communicating your message quickly and concisely. You need to use a strong yet concise headline followed by your lead paragraph that should answer what the information is all about. But this is the style essential to capture the attention of the media persons amongst thousands of press releases that arrive on their desks every day. Number 3. What is your story? The media are always on the lookout for a good story. Your press release needs to be more than just facts. It needs to be newsworthy. Of course, one needs to have the knowledge of the journalist or media to whom the release is being sent so that it may meet the media's requirement. At times, the press release could possibly be tied to any current event or social issue which makes your story relevant. Number 4. Who, what, where, when, and why. A good press release needs to answer all of these W's, providing the journalist with useful information about your organization, the product, the services, or the event. Number 5. Why should anyone care? When the story is for the general media, it is essential to make your press release relevant to the larger social need or public interest. Normal internal celebrations would not make news. Number 6. Add the human touch. Always use real-life stories about how your organization identified a problem and solved it. How did your service or product fulfill a need or help the community? Real-life examples communicate the benefits of using your product or service in a powerful way. Number 7. Keep to the point. Use enough words to tell your story, no more and no less. A journalist would quickly dump a story which is full of hyperbole, unnecessary adjectives, self-praise, etc. Number 8. Limit the technical jargon. If your press release is directed to the journal newspapers and magazines, keep your language simple and understandable for a reader. However, technical words can be used when you are writing for the technical or industry-specific journals. Number 9. Add an About section. You may add an About section at the end of the press release where you describe your company and the services. Number 10. Add contact information. If a journalist picks up your press release, he may like to get in touch with you for any further information or clarification. Write down contact person's name, contact phone number, and email address. Subscribe to this channel for future videos related to corporate communications, public relations practice, and a lot more.